Boy, Rory, don't you just hate it when you wake up and you don't remember anything and some disembodied voice tells you you're the last hope to save all of humanity?
It happens every day to me.
It happens every day to me too here in the cyber future of Ghostrunner, which is what I'm playing right now. This game, I gotta say, is pretty freaking fun. Oh
dear. It's a one-hit kill, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It is very much in the vein of kind of, I would compare it to like a Super Hot, where it's kind of about, it's not all big combat arenas, but there's a lot of big combat arenas that are like, okay, figure out the lay of the land here, do some cool movement around, and figure out how to get your optimal route going.
Kind of like Mr. Shifty, huh?
You know what? It kind of is like Matt Rory's favorite game of all time, Mr. Shifty.
It just reminds me a little bit of that for some reason, like the one-hit kill kind of thing, definitely, and the quick reset when you die. It's very much intended to be kind of. I played this a little bit when the demo came out, like May, way early in lockdown. I had a really good time with it, but I definitely felt like it needed just a little bit more the dreaded word polish. How are you liking it so far here? This is launched. This is open now.
Yes, it is out now. I'm playing it on Epic Games Store. It's also available on Steam, PS4, and Xbox One. Coming to Switch and new consoles next year, or Switch rather next week. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
So basically, what we're working
it's very
here
pretty.
with, yes, it's very pretty and very snappy. So what we're working here with is a couple basic abilities. I have a little grappling hook there. You see any of those little blue circles, I can just hit a button and I'll snap right to it. You got a basic sword attack here. It's got a good lock on to it. Like, I've never gotten close to an enemy, hit my sword attack and missed. It kind of feels like it's very generous in that regard. You got a wall run. Very simple. You just have to jump into the wall. You don't have to hold a button or anything. And you got to...
you were about to show the slide.
Yeah.
But you can also pause in midair, right?
Yes, and so that's the last thing here we'll see. So, oh
dear.
Oh no. Wait a sec, here we go. So, God. I'm trying to set it up so I can do the dodge into him. Okay, so yeah, you can jump and then hit shift, and it kind of stops time here, and then you can also strafe after that.
You really are Mr. Shifty, huh?
Get up there, strafe out of that bullet path, and then get in for the kill.
What is that blink? So you're doing blink on the left-hand side of your UI. What does that little icon down there mean? Is it filling up over time? Like you earning experience?
So yes, that is an active ability. I can hit Q here, and that is my blink. It's just kind of a like one-shot, instantly dash to an enemy and kill them. And you see the gray kind of hexagon around it will fill back up as I kill guys.
Okay. When I played this earlier, it felt like a lot of the enemies were pretty similar. There weren't a lot of variation in those, but again, it was a demo from months ago. Are there more like enemy types? Because I'm only seeing like a few. You see a lot of grunts in this game, but I haven't seen too much more than that.
Yeah, so I've played a bit further. I'm a couple levels ahead of this, and I think in the next 2 levels they introduce 2 more enemies. There's one that's like a melee guy that has like a ground pound AoE attack, which is actually pretty devastating. And there are guys with shields eventually who you have to kind of like really zip around to get to. Another thing this game does really well is its use of color. A lot of this game takes place in this kind of gray tower. So basically it's, kind of a standard cyberpunk future. All of humanity lives in one tower, and you have been resuscitated to try and bring down Mara, who took over the control of the tower. So the thing I was saying with color is you kind of follow, like how Mirror's Edge did with red, you kind of follow orange in this game. So as you're running, you'll see a lot of like billboards and stuff like this, and just kind of generally the color orange will guide your path. I will say, speaking of the story, I don't have a lot of gripes with this game, but I'd say my biggest one has to do with the story. It just kind of combines a few tropes, like amnesia and stuff like that.
I've heard the narrator talks a lot too.
Yes, that's the other thing, is like, since it's a game about always moving, you never like really stopped and looking at a cutscene or talking to a character. It's just kind of people talking at you as a big sort of exposition
So you're going up
sponge.
to Dharma City.
The two people are Zoe here, who's talking to me right now. She's kind of the leader of the human resistance.
You've been gone.
And the other person is the architect, who is the kind of the person who brought you back online and used to work with Mara. Pretty quick right out the gate, you start getting the vibe that the architect is probably a bad guy.
Yeah.
There is no law
But
here
hey,
anymore.
you know, I'm only about a third of the way through the game, so there's probably some stuff left there to surprise me.
Do you know how long this is supposed to be? It seems like a kind of game that could be pretty brief. I assume the replayability, you're going to be hitting each level a lot. But I've heard, I don't know, I don't want to say I've heard because I'm not sure if you've heard something different, but I've heard it's not a super long game.
No, I think I was 6 or 7 levels in, and that looked to be about a third of the way through. And each level has taken me roughly 30 to 40 minutes.
No, that's actually pretty sizable.
Yeah, it's actually maybe a little too long, I would say, for levels, because sometimes you get like halfway through one of these levels and you're just like sweaty and you're like, I need a break, but I still have some ways to go.
No saves in the middle of levels?
I don't think the checkpoint in stays. We can try that out actually before the stream ends. There's also
That got a machine
I'll
gun,
show
I think.
off. Yeah, the machine gun guys are brutal.
What is this?
This is our upgrades menu. So you've got this kind of almost RE4 style little thing where you see the little lightning bolts are where you can install upgrades. The upgrades are broken down by type. So you got some for your dash. You can get an extra dash charge.
That seems important.
I have this one, which is Reflect, where you can hit a projectile back at a guy and kill him, which I found to be the most handy one. I've got one here that shows collectible items on the map, and so you're basically unlocking. It started out with like basically this much space,
Sure.
and these little lightning bolts have unlocked over time.
That's a neat little system. Seems cool. Well designed.
Yeah, I can't remember what I had here.
Very true to the kind of like cyber warrior kind of thing.
Yeah, this game definitely borrows some ideas, which isn't a bad thing. And then also here, so like there's collectibles in every level. These just kind of give you a little bit of lore. And then audio logs similarly give you more lore. And the last collectible here is just like straight up different skins for your katana.
That's
I like
neat.
this one. Yeah. And like I said, that stuff just kind of unlocks through gameplay. Okay. So
very
for
close.
this guy,
Yeah, he definitely has a machine gun. Oh boy.
yeah. So you really want to get in there when they are reloading.
Yeah. Oh
Okay.
dear lord.
Okay.
Oh.
Got him. Oh,
Oh no.
that's fine. That's fine. We're checkpointed.
Yeah, I've definitely noticed some, when I played it, again, it was a while ago, some of the checkpoints are pretty forgiving, some of them are definitely more kind of, you are going to be put back a ways if you die, which is good and bad, you know, you don't want to have it too easy, but there are definitely some encounters with like 6 or 7 enemies and all on different platforms and you're trying to get past them, and some of those are a little frustrating to me when I played it. I don't know if you've seen anything quite like that on this run, but
Yeah, I would say I'd say probably a good 80% of the checkpoints I found reasonable, with maybe like 1 out of 5. I'm like, it's a little longer than I would like. And it's especially noticeable because like the audio will restart from the beginning of the loop,
Yep.
and so sometimes you'll hear just like the same audio over and over again.
My parents, their friends.
Let's see if I can remember where to go here. I remember this area being a little confusing. See, like that. I think if I actually landed on the ground over there, it would have checkpointed me, but I tried to skip straight to the... Oh yeah, so
Yeah,
you
there
see
you
in the
go,
top
yeah.
left there.
Wanted to unlock our chains. Set us free.
we get in the water?
Yeah,
Oh no.
This.
That's not what you want to do.
probably.
I would say this is maybe one of the more visually interesting levels I've played. A lot of them are just kind of have this gray, you know, oppressive cyber look to them, which I don't hate, but maybe gets a little repetitive.
It reminds me a lot of the Titanfall 2 level where everything's moved
Yes.
around.
Very much. This game, and the wall running in this game, I would say, like, is very intentionally Titanfall-esque. So I gotta wait here. So anything that's like bright
Yeah.
orange or red, you can't run on. But though there was a tooltip early on that says maybe you can eventually upgrade so you can run on that stuff.
Have you noticed any reason to replay levels at all? Like, is there, I guess going back and finding collectibles, but I'm not really sure if this is kind of like a speed run oriented kind of game.
Yeah, you know, it tracks, for each level, it tracks your deaths and your time. So you can, you know, if you wanted to hone those. But yeah, like you said, collectibles so far have been really the most compelling reason for me to want to replay a level, and even then I haven't really done it yet.
What was that globe thing you just hit?
Oh my god, I was just popping off. That globe thing is a little shield, so when we get back there, I'll show kind of what that does. It basically makes some enemies unkillable until you kill the shield. So you see how that guy has like a little blue orb around him?
Everybody loves that effect in games.
Yeah. And the shield enemies on the level that I had just got to in my main playthrough are kind of the first point in the game I was like, this seems unfair, because there's these like dome shields that really only leave them exposed in the very back. Oh, hello.
I just got to Doom Eternal, the first like shield enemy that respawns people, and I was fighting people for like 10 minutes before I realized there's a dude off in the corner bring them all back to life.
Yeah. Oh god. Okay. Let's try a different path. So that's like something about this game, right? So I've been going this way every time. Yep. Maybe I can try going this way. We'll see how that treats me. Hey buddy.
Hey buddy.
Hi.
Any projectile attacks on this? Can you throw your sword or anything?
Not yet. I wouldn't be surprised though. As you can see, there's like those little spots next to the blink that I haven't unlocked yet. I wouldn't be surprised if eventually one of them is like some sort of cyber shuriken, you know, something. Oh,
do you say shuriken or shuriken?
I keep changing how I say it because I'm never secure enough in my knowledge to know it.
It's pretty important in day-to-day life to have a correct or just a belief in the pronunciation of shuriken. I say shuriken myself. I'm sure somebody's going to get mad about that, but I'm sure somebody's going to get mad at you for saying it your way. So it's the internet in 2020, man. People are just mad.
Yeah, that's the one thing you can be sure of, is somebody will get mad.
Not me though. I'm pretty pleased by this game. This seems really neat. I haven't gone back and tried it, like I said, since the demo came out. They added the upgrade system since then. That was not in the game that I played. It's on Giant Bomb somewhere. I think maybe it was not one of my archive streams, but if anybody wants to go back and check it out.
Where's this guy? Oh!
No! He's right there, apparently.
He was right to the left, I guess. I'm not... So a game like this, where you're kind of always looking to where you're going to go next, it's sometimes hard to remember that you have a mini-map in the corner.
Oh, right. I totally have been missing that
positions.
Are there difficulty settings in this?
No.
Okay, yeah.
Let's just pop into the settings real quick and show off what's in there. Just some basic stuff here. You know, a lot
That's got a lot of options for video.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, they really do. It's not bad. It does look really, really good.
It does. Especially in motion. Like, it's one of those games that if there was a bunch of tearing or something, fuck this guy, it could look pretty bad, but that's not the case. No!
Oh, jeez.
Okay, who's left? Who's left?
I don't see anybody on your You got a yellow on your radar.
Yeah, so that's a collectible. We'll go get that after I get the last guy, because it'll checkpoint me. Oh, he's up there. Okay, do I have my blink? Yeah. So I'm going to do this.
Nice.
And we got it.
They're all heading towards
Let's go get that
Opposite
checkpoint.
Station. Getting to the elevators is going to be tricky. Wait.
What?
Some of their units just changed course. They're...
Coming back?
Not exactly. Give me a minute.
It's up here. I hope it's a cool
Diamonds were
katana.
always out of their depth, even in full force. Why
Oh,
she can
what is that?
tell
Drugs.
beyond me.
What is that?
She wants
It looks like
fight.
some sort of drugs.
Darts or something? Shank.
Shank.
Excellent.
The single most popular drug in the base district. Okay. Shank is a good name for your fake future drug.
Sensible
Sure.
That to be useful.
Anything that invokes violence, I think, is
Yeah.
a good name for a future drug.
I think Fallout had pretty good future drug names.
Yeah, Psycho,
Jet.
Mentals.
Jack, I've intercepted the key.
Oh no! Oh dear!
I was,
oh,
oh,
Lord.
I was
Yep.
getting too jittery.
What will that do?
It's like, you know, one of these games I feel like I need to always be moving,
Yep.
but sometimes you just
Thousands
need to
of
take a breath.
civilians will die. The entire 5th sector.
Which way to the filters?
Thank you.
Oh no!
Oh.
Oh dear! Oh Lord! Oh dear!
Okay,
Oh, no.
that's
Nope.
not the way.
Nope.
Okay,
Nope.
I'm just gonna do that.
Oh, you're checkpointed though. At least it looks like so.
Okay, I just need to time that a little better.
You probably need to go when it's like halfway up to you, I think, or something like that.
There
Nice.
we go. So I think like the game kind of has three main types of sections in its levels. It has those big combat arenas that we just did. It has these like purely parkour, puzzle, platformy sections, and then it has some areas that kind of blend the two where it's just like, make it down this hallway, we'll put a guy in there every once in a while so you can do a cool move where you jump off a wall, kill them, and keep moving.
It's a lot like Doom Eternal in that way, where there are sections dedicated to one or the other, and then there are mixed ones as well, which is kind of nice. I know people have mixed feelings about Doom Eternal, but I like that game a bunch, and hey, you did good. You did 27 times.
I did this level a lot faster.
Are these leaderboards not working?
I think they're only friend
okay.
leaderboards, which is unfortunate. You know, that's pretty much the game. But let's just pop in. I'll show off the level I'm on real quick, and we'll just to show off some of those new enemies I was talking about. My only other main issue are there's these areas I think they call the cyber void, which are literally just puzzles, like slidey puzzles and circuit puzzles.
Like Metal Gear Solid, like VR missions.
Kind of. It's just like you're like manipulating like big things on a grid, and it's not bad. Like the puzzles themselves are fine, but it just feels like it's so at odds with the rest of the game, which is so like you need to always be running around and moving, and then you're just kind of sitting there at a console twisting knobs. So
oh boy,
guys.
Yeah, that doesn't look fun. Oh dear.
Oh, okay.
Boy.
You cannot touch them because they will do that.
There's a collectible behind you too somewhere.
Oh, you're right.
It's right maybe?
Here.
There we go.
Yeah, good call.
The magazines.
Oh, it's hard to 180 off of a wall.
Yeah.
So I go here. Oh,
Nope. You're on a mouse keyboard, right?
I am.
This feels like it'd be
Brad,
difficult to play with a controller, but I haven't tried it, obviously.
Brad said he was using controller and he found it okay.
Okay.
Wow, yeah, I'm really just not sticking the wall run when I zip over. So maybe I'm just doing too much. They just turn so fast.
Yeah, that's, boy.
And there's no like tutorial for these guys. These are the first time I saw them. Oh, okay.
Oh, ow.
I think the play is to get like this. Oh, I can't dodge over them. You know what? Here's what I'm gonna do.
Quit.
I'm gonna quit. That's the end. I'm gonna go in here. I'm going to add a second dash charge.
That seems
to
nice.
my roster.
It's good that you can do this mid level too. Just adapt
Totally.
to the challenges that are in front of you instead of having to wait for like a checkpoint or something.
Let's add in a larger blink range. It's tough because like I want this ability, but now I'm like, oh, there's not really anything else I could fit in if I do that. Oh, whatever. That's fine. So let's see. I'm supposed to have 2 dashes.
You are supposed to have 2 dashes.
Dash. Oh yeah, you see my HUD there. I kind of have.
Nope.
Doesn't seem like I can do them in quick succession though, which
Kind of
I feel
defeats
like
the
would be
purpose.
the whole point of Ah!
You got him. You got him.
Hey, look at that.
Just run around him. Oh, now 2 of them. Oh boy, here we go.
Okay. That doesn't work so well. Oh, come on. See, if there was some sort of like wall kick I could do off the wall here, that would make this a lot more easy.
Got him.
Well, I can just, if there's only one, I can just do that.
It seems slower when there's only one.
Okay. We'll go a little further and then... Oh, hey. Didn't even see you there. Thought I could grapple. Too far.
No.
Okay.
No falling damage, as far as you can tell.
No.
It's either
No.
immediate kill or you can make it. Oh dear. Oh, that seemed rough.
Oh, yeah. My only problem with the movement, I think the movement in this game is very crisp, very nice, very snappy. The only time I've kind of bumped up against it is with vaulting over ledges. Sometimes I feel like I should have snapped over that ledge, no problem, but I didn't. Okay,
dear.
we're good.
Oh,
we're
dear.
good. We're super good. We're no longer good. Okay, I'll kill the guy in the middle second. So we'll get this guy first. Hello. Get the shield generator. Kill this shield guy.
Nice.
Hey, that felt good. So when you like finally nail a room, you just completely feel like a badass. It's real nice. Okay. Where am I going?
Yeah, it seems fun.
Over that way.
Any multiplayer at all? I doubt it.
No multiplayer. I kind of wish, the one thing I kind of wish it had that is a little bummer to me that it doesn't is like some sort of like replay mode where you can kind of see just like you clearing the chambers or something, you know? Oh boy.
Should come to you naturally.
Hacking time.
Aim and press.
Press dot. Period?
I tried period. Controls. Key bindings.
Hack. Is there a
See
hack?
hack on here?
No. Looks like everything else is bound properly. Unless I'm missing something. Interaction maybe? E? Activate skill?
Interaction. E. Yeah, I'm guessing E. Taunt?
Hey. Try taunting.
Okay. Are there different taunts or is it just okay? Not really a taunt.
More of a Deep Rock Galactic kind of thing.
Blood
and stone!
Oh, it's the grapple hook.
Oh, okay.
These motors
Woo!
are chips in mind.
And this is like Ghostrunner, you know? This is pretty much the whole game.
Yep.
You know, the trailer has the Ghostrunner fighting some sort of Dr. Octopus looking lady. Like a Metal Gear Revengeance kind of vibe to it, which I'm looking forward to seeing how this game handles boss fights. There hasn't been one up to this point.
It's always curious when games like this, like single hit, very quick combat kind of stuff, has to get a boss fight in front of you. Like Assassin's Creed will always have like, oh, I got the egg now at the end of the game, and I got superpowers. And Mr. Shifty just kind of had a dude that you ran up and shot, and he was dead. But there was a huge level before that was really difficult to get past. So I just love talking about Mr. Shifty. Why don't we sit here and jam about Mr. Shifty for a little bit? What do you think they're
You
gonna
know,
do?
that's going to be it. Thank you for joining me, Matt Roy. The name of the game is Ghostrunner. It's available on Epic, on Steam, on PS4, on Xbox One. Coming to new consoles next year. Coming to Switch soon.
How much is it?
$30.
$30. Not bad.
Woo! Woo! Critical failure.